Okay, guys, what's up? What is up? My name is Alberto, aka Destroyer 48, aka Subscribe for Nuts. Ha ha ha! I have an almond tree, nut tree in my backyard. What's going on, guys? Um, I hate to report some news, and I should do the right thing and not bring it up, but I'll probably vent out and talk about it. I lost two friends. One was a good friend. The other one I don't even know about. They used to be. They used to both be good friends. They were big supporters of the show. But to be quite honest about it, I was tired of the whining and crying. Um, I guess I gotta be blunt, in case I mean, I don't want me to be negative and negative about the show. Because my thing about the show is be as honest as I can, but at the same time, I'm not trying to trash anybody. But just in dealing with immature kids, man, teenagers. I roll with people say I'm bad for doing that, but I ain't doing nothing wrong. Um, I like to play video games, and a lot of them are teenagers, and we like playing, say, video games and stuff like that, hang out, and but they act immature. Let me see if one of them's here. Who's in here? We already have somebody in here. And there's a chance one of them might show up. Can't stay away from me. He can chat in here if he wants, but we cannot play PS4 together because we just start arguments. And I think I'm like, I just don't talk. Hey, what's up, Troy? Told you. Um, how'd you do today? How you doing today, man? I just woke up. Started a little late. I think it's the thing of the show that I'm being tardy and stuff. Did you play with Shrimpy today? I did not play PS4 today. I just woke up, so let's just get my momentum going. We still got a revolution to run. We're gonna do intro and then we'll talk some movies. Hey Troy, are you doing any live streams today or tomorrow? Yeah, I'll just watch. Oh my gosh! I hope you guys can still see me. That's another thing. I'm having an electrical problem. No, until 3 days from now. I have this light is messing up, so I don't know. I have two options: either to shut down. Hey, Troy, can you see me okay? Because this light is messing up. I should have really took this to the other room. Well, I don't know. These other lights, they make me look like more bright. You can see me better. Today, my mom's car, the one I drive, um, Air conditioning wasn't working. There was one day it was like really hot, and it was. I mean, I felt like the car was so hot. It affected the car, and the AC was not working. Um, we took it in today. They said nothing's wrong with the AC, but something may be wrong with the transmission, which is a very an expensive problem. And that happened. I got a little money because I cut the yard. My mom's cool because like our tractor keeps breaking down on us, and she'll still pay me for it, so it's awesome. It's gonna be the beginning of the month, so that's when I get my allowance. Hey man, we can pretend like there's a ghost because it keeps flickering on and off. Can you see that? How are you from what happened? I'm kind of like shocked. I'm glad I let you guys have the last word somewhat. To tell you the truth, dude, is like I don't have to deal with any more drama. With you guys, to me, it was just drama, and you'll probably say the same thing about me. I felt like I didn't say that much, and I just left because I'm not gonna. You guys were not gonna listen to me. You were not gonna believe me. I don't know if Shrimp, because I already had told you and Shrimp I have blocked you. Well, I have blocked you already, and I really thought I unblocked him, and I'm pretty sure I did, and I unblocked you. But I think I don't know how you could. I don't know how you could take Shrimp's side, bro. He lies a lot. Everybody lies, but I for a fact that guy lies a lot more than I do. So I can't believe you took his side. All we had to do is say destroy or unblock him, and that'd be it. That would be that, because maybe I forgot to unblock him, but I think I did. And if I had him blocked, I would have easily unblocked them. It's an easy solution. I don't know what you guys made a big deal about it. I'm like, come on, really, bro? Y'all gonna argue about that? It's like you guys want to argue about anything. And I'm like, I'm cool, and it's like I don't even want to argue, dude. I was even gonna let your mom tell me off. I didn't care. I have worse health problems, dude. That I'm not really afraid of anybody. And I wouldn't have told her anything. Let her tell me off. That's fine. Um, Troy says, I don't start with Taki taking sides. I'm on I am on a side. I'm on my side. Who else whose other side am I gonna be on? I have tried to keep peace with you and you just ruined it. Yeah, you attacked me too, dude. I didn't you have to admit if anything, I was letting you tell me stuff, man. I wasn't even talking. It's not the friendship is not even worth it. If I have to be dealing with that stuff, it's not worth it. That's why I try to keep away from you and him. Shrimp's gone, dude. I'm not gonna deal with a complainer and a whiner, crybaby. You're right. He's a crybaby. And excuse me, you guys that are seeing this, but I know it's drama. I apologize. And the revolution. I mean, we all have to keep in back of our minds. It's a revolution and stuff, but this is gonna happen. I lose subscribers. Everybody loses subscribers. I'm not perfect. I'm probably breaking y'all's rules right now, but nobody's perfect. And what do we realize? We can't keep all our brothers and sisters. People are unsubscribed. They're not going to watch the show. That's fine. This is not their cup. This is not their cup of tea. I'll end it a good note. They can go look for somebody else and see who makes them happy. They want to be part of the fake programming and tap you all the time. Go let them be with them. My opinion, you want true happiness, come here. Because everybody has problems. And right here, we can unite and attack those problems. Faking happy does just makes the problem worse for you. So good luck with them. And it's cool, man, because I'm here. This is my platform. This is where I speak my mind. Not to toot my own horn, but I am a guy with a lot of common sense. I have heart. I care about you. I care about. I care about. I'm one of the few YouTubers that will care about you more than any other YouTuber. And if you find someone else that cares about you more than me, go to show me who they are, and I will shake their hand, or I'll give them a shout out. I'll say good job, because that's the way the world should be. It goes Troy. And Troy says, I've tried to keep the peace with you, and you just ruined it. Wow, good luck, because karma is gonna come back and hit you hard. Bro, you're the one doing bad stuff, dude. You don't shut up. You just keep drama. That's why, you know what, dude, to tell you the truth, you're not even welcome here. You're not. I don't want you here. Leave. Do yourself the favor, dude. I ain't gonna hear no more whining and crying. I need new people in here. I know I have the same ones, but Troy is the one I was talking about earlier. I don't need any drama. I don't need any whining and crying. He can say whatever he wants. He can leave. I don't want him here. That's all I do. Cry, 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 cry. I have better things to do, man. I really do. Today, to be honest, I don't think today's gonna be a good show unless people show up, and I will entertain them. Troy, you just go, dude. Do me a favor and leave. I don't want to hear any drama. I don't want any drama in my chat. I don't care if I'm here talking to myself. I'd rather talk to myself than deal with this. All right, I better stop before YouTube gets on me. I got movies here, but I still want to talk about an intro if I have anything else. It's gonna be time to rebuild because I lost some of my top lieutenants. But I'm not trying to put other people on other people, but they were good supporters of the show, and I probably lost them, and that's fine. We rebuild. We're gonna rebuild in here. The revolution goes on. We're gonna have setbacks, so that's cool. And I'm trying to learn about hashtags and all that stuff, how to expand the show. Yes, dude, I already heard you talk, Troy. I've already had enough, bro. I don't want to hear it. I've already let you talk. I was, you see, I'm smart, dude. I don't say much. I just let you say your all, and I decided that I do not want to be friends with you guys. I don't need drama on my show. You're just gonna keep going and going and going, dude, and that's why. Maybe I made a mistake, dude, and I did. You know what? To tell you the truth, I subscribed. I unsubscribed to your channel. I said no, I can't do it to him. I subscribed back, but I'm not gonna talk on your shows because I don't want like this is happening here. I don't want to happen in your show. I'll just watch. Sometimes it's just best to be silent, man. Yes, you were. You were attacking me. Your mom was attacking me. If you had it your way, the whole world was attacking me. So I don't know why you're here, dude. I don't know why you're bothering me. You're just getting in the way of my show again. You're just gonna get me in trouble with YouTube again, like you did last time. For y'all that like drama, you might be having a good time. See, I lost people right now. All right, I'm not gonna talk about it more. I'm just gonna be professional on my show, and I'm just gonna start off with movies. I ain't gonna be talking about this drama no more. It's over. Um, let's start with Resident Evil. This is Resident Evil Extinction, and um, she has like powers and stuff in here. I'm trying to remember this movie. This is the one where they had the girl Walmart. They had these buses, this caravan, survivors through the zombie apocalypse, and I don't know. They're crows. I think they're crows. There's a part where they set up in the desert. They have their caravans, and then she uses her powers to stop some crows that are attacking them. I think they're zombie crows. It's okay. The caravan of survivors that picked up a girl named Walmart, and I think she ends up at the end of the movie. They get in a helicopter and they go somewhere. Mm, 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 mm. And I think Walmart. I mean, it's a really. Is this the one? I don't know if this is the one. There's a Resident Evil where they go. They find a tanker and stuff. I don't know if it's this one. No, but no, I know this one. This one, there's a base in the desert, and it's a umbrella corporation in the inside the fences, and then these some of the survivors that have survived because they've already lost some. Some of them have died fighting zombies. They get that that umbrella base and trying to get in. If you don't escape them in a helicopter, um, trying to make it to Alaska, I believe. They vote on it. They're gonna go to Alaska. I don't know. This one where they kill a lot of clones. Um, it's okay. They have a scene where there's like these big they're like storage units, and there's a lot of zombies coming out. They come out. A lot of survivors are shooting them with guns. There's a shootout. They lose people, and I mean it's a pretty good scene. I believe one of them has a sniper rifle. I think they have a cowboy. Pretty interesting stuff. Mm. Man, my light is really dim right now. Resident Evil Extinction. No, they're in Las Vegas. Wow. It's pretty entertaining. Um, this is Dawn of the Dead. I'm currently doing a review on it. It's the one of the. This is the original Dawn of the Dead. I'm currently doing, or I already did it. I just need to send it out. I guess. Download it. It's the um. It's the one about the mall. Zombies attacking the mall. I believe this movie was made in 1978. Uh, it's an older movie. It's good for its time. I heard it made millions when it came out. I'm like, wow, for a zombie movie. I don't know if it's true. That's what Wikipedia says. and it's a superb Roger and Ebert. There, it says it's devastating, brutal, one of the greatest horror movies ever made. Yeah, George A. Romero. He came up with the original Night of the Living Dead, and I guess this was his second zombie movie. I brought it up in my review. I don't remember if he made a zombie movie in between. I think they said that he wanted to make other movies. Um, I mean, it's the same. There's some similarities, and I should probably make similarities between Dawn of the Dead, this one, and then Dawn of the Dead remake. And like for example, the both malls in both of them, they're surrounded by zombies. That's a similarity thing. Now I think about it, and I maybe I will make, yeah, make it Dawn of the Dead original versus Dawn of the Dead remake. One of the differences I could see is they both have zombies in both of the malls, but in the original they have a lot more still in the mall that they have to take out, and then in the original, I mean, I'm sorry, in the remake, they don't have that many zombies to clear out. It's kind of weird because you had security, and then you have security guards in the remake, and but they didn't take out the zombies out immediately, and there weren't even that many of them. I don't know what they were doing. They were they were still waiting. I don't know what they were doing. They should have cleared that out. I think they should have stuck together. I really liked this. I grew up on this. I'm gonna go to the marker thingy. It's dark here, but I think it's maybe lighter for you guys. Maybe the light because it's dark. And this is who I'm gonna bring up. It's gonna be Steven Seagal, and I'm writing his name right now. Steven Seagal. Is there any relation with Katie Seagal? Katie Seagal plays Peggy Bundy in Married with Children. Steven Seagal. He comes out. What does he call a death warrant, or is that Rob Van Dam? No, not Rob Van Dam. It's Van Dam. You know what? I cannot remember that many movies that come out with Steven Seagal. Steven Seagal does come out where he is kind of is washed up. He comes out in Machete. He comes out one of the bad guys, the the main bosses, bad guys. Uh, I think there's some movies where he's all washed up already. There's one like he's punching people in the balls or something like that. I saw a preview of that about something like that. I saw Steven Seagal um movie when I was dating. I dated this one girl, and she says, "Oh, he's trying to get with his Steven Seagal's trying to hook up with his chick in the movie." And my date says, he says, "Oh, just to get into a girl's pants." She goes, he likes she's a story. My wife died just to get into the new chick's pants to have sex with her. And And I had a date. We were seeing the movies, and she goes, "Man, his wife's always die. He's always trying to have sex with these chicks, man." I just know he does a lot of. He comes out a lot of martial arts films. I can't even remember one. Whoa, let me see. Under Siege? Was it Under Siege 2? Um, that's the one where they're hit this guy, this thug, High Shrimp, where they've taken over an aircraft carrier or a battleship, right? And they have Navy SEALs. Um, they have Navy SEALs trying to take it over the ship in a helicopter, and they get shot out of the sky. Wow, very secret of the SEALs. It's like the Navy SEALs. They should be like they should have dropped them off in the boat and had them swim. That's what Navy SEALs do. They go through intense training. Why are you sending them in a helicopter and then just for that just for that battleship or carrier, whatever it is, just to blow them out of the sky? Because they're trying to get back the ship back. Shrimp says, if you even reading this, there that oh shrimp. Troy, it's shrimp. I can't have those comments in here, bro. YouTube's gonna get mad at me. Talk regular, or you can't have any depressing talk in here, dude. That's what I'm talking about. I don't want to be dealing with that anymore. Go be depressed somewhere else, bro. I'm sorry. I seem like the bad guy, but I cannot have depressing talk in here. I'm gonna get banned by YouTube. Um, the guy that plays Men in Black, the older guy with Will Smith, he plays the bad guy in this movie. Under Siege, I think it's part two. Trying to take out this stuff. There's a cool knife fight where like Steven Seagal fights with him. The guy I was talking about, I can't remember his name right now. And they're hitting with a knife. That was pretty cool. I'll give Steven Seagal that. Steven Seagal is known for his ponytail. Although now he's gained weight. He used to have some lawman show. Um it has been said that I hate to say it, but Steven Seagal is a womanizer. It's been said. A lot of people have said it. Come out on shows. Feel bad. Women don't like that. They don't like to be treated like that. I think Steven Seagal puts on sunglasses sometimes. I'm trying to remember everything I know about him, but I can't remember most of his movies. Arsenio Hall, the first time he said that um he said that Steven Seagal's like on his show, like his martial arts, and he goes, "Oh, but he runs like a girl." Like, I thought that was funny, and it was the first Arsenio Hall show, not the second one, because Arsenio Hall came back on BET, came back. And I think that's all I have to say about I was gonna say Arsenio Hall. Hey, I could put Arsenio Hall next. This is why I said you need to be serious. No, I'm not gonna. I can deal with more positive people, bro. I have found more serious people than you guys. People that are fun, not being depressed. I don't want to be around people like that. I don't have to be around people like that. And that's how you guys are. I can find more positive people easily. Even teenagers, whatever, as long as they're positive, man. Now that was your second chance, Troy. We already argued the first time. Now it's the second time, and it's too close, and we need our time apart. Now it's clean. Yay! I think I need another eraser. And you know what? We're gonna go on to Arsenio Hall. Shrimp don't. Yeah, I don't want him here because I'm gonna get in trouble with YouTube. They're not gonna want depressing stuff. I don't want to see it either. Oh my gosh, man. See if I don't, dude. I'm Troy. Let's put it this way, dude. I'd be happy if you weren't here. I'm not gonna bother you on your channel. I will just watch. So don't bother me in mine. I'd rather talk to myself, bro, than have you here, which is happening anyways. I don't need drama. You are drama. Drama. Did I go follow you? Yeah, I told you something, dude. Just leave it like that. I told you I'm not gonna chat on your things because I don't want any drama. I'll just watch. That's what you should be doing if you want. Just watch. Because you're just gonna just start arguing and drama, and I don't want to hear it. Arsenio Hall. I just remember him coming out as coming to America with Eddie Murphy, and they always make a big deal that when Eddie Murphy comes out on the Arsenio Hall show the first time around, they say it's like really popular and stuff like that. I think he came out. He started his career as a comedian, which a lot of actors do. They start off as comedians and then they get roles if they're good enough. Um, Arsenio Hall, and that's all I know. He came out as a co-starring with Eddie Murphy. Coming to America, it was an okay film. It's kind of funny. I trying to remember. I have not seen it in a long time. I know there were some funny parts. The only part I remember is Eddie Murphy plays some like prince in Africa, and he comes here to the States to find a new wife. Um, and they're at a club, and they're getting Eddie Murphy to talk to all these girls who'd be a potential mate for him. And they have these two twins coming out. They have this girl says, "I won't date a guy unless he has a BMW." And I think that the twin girls say, want a guy to come touch my breast or something like that." Some kind of rap song. Um, I don't know if I'm in a mood to watch. If I would be in a mood to watch Coming to America, I'm like 50-50 on it. I probably would like it because I haven't seen it in a long time. Oh, and going back to my intro, I did clear out my room. Since I didn't have any friends, I want to go clean out my toy room. I did something productive, or my ex friends, I should say. Um, They're gamers. They just play games. That's all they do. I have stuff to do. And I don't like video games all that much anymore. And I look forward to meeting new friends that are less drama and not being depressing and complaining and whining and crying. I do have other friends, but they're kind of mad with me too because not because I argue with them, it's because I don't have time to spend with them. And they're kind of like, whatever. But I'll have people come around. And if I don't, it's okay. I have a lot of things to do in my house, man. I got a storage room with toys that needs to be cleaned out. My other room needs to be cleaned. Believe me, I have a lot of things to do. And it's very hard for me to do it because I'm sickly. I don't have the energy and all that stuff. But that's all I can say about Arsenio Hall. He got back his show back on BET. I don't know if that show is still airing. They probably canceled it. I need to check up on that. That's something I'm curious about. That's something I'm a curious George about. And I'm erasing it. Shrimp. Oh my gosh. I think I'm gonna have to block him. He keeps saying depressing stuff. I don't want to hear it on my show. I'm gonna have to get blocked. No, I'm not being funny right now. I'm telling he cannot be doing that on my show. He's gonna get me banned from YouTube. YouTube doesn't like that kind of talk. Where do I find it? I'm trying to see something. I don't know how to do it. I'm gonna say is I would do it if I could, but I'm learning how to do this stuff. Hmm. I'm just gonna continue on with the show. I'm not gonna. They brought drama to my room. I was fine by myself. Um, that's all I have to say. I was fine by myself. I do not. I do not need them. They're here, following and bothering me. I don't know if this is good for my rating or it's not. Probably not. I already knew I was not gonna. Let's see what else I have here. What do I feel like talking about? What do I feel like talking about? How about the Karate Kid? This is the original Karate Kid. I have not. It's actually in Blu-ray, so that's really good. It has a good soundtrack. It has Ralph Macchio. He came from New Jersey and he comes to California, and they have a whole. He his mom got a new job. They go to. They have an apartment. That's where he finds Mr. Miyagi. Some kids are bullying him at school. He likes a girl. Um, I should maybe do a review of this. This is a classic. And I don't think you're gonna find too many people that don't like the Karate Kid. He's getting bullied. He meets Mr. Miyagi at this place. Mr. Miyagi is a handyman at that apartment complex where he lives, and they teach him karate to so he can learn how to defend himself. And also, he's gonna compete in a tournament. He's gonna fight those bad guys, those bad kids, and the leader is Johnny. I mean, it's a really good film. If you have not seen The Karate Kid, you're missing out. It's very heartwarming. It's a classic. It's not a remake. It's a classic. To me, what the problem with today's movies, there's too many remakes out there. There's movies that are being remade that don't have to be remade. I ain't gonna lie. Every now and then there is um there's a good remake, but very few times do I mean, I can't even think of the top of my head. I know there's one movie that was remade, and the remake was actually better than the original, but that does not happen very often. Most remakes think they try to remake Friday the 13th. I mean, I don't know. It was okay, but they were not going to continue like part one, part two, part three, part four, like the originals. They made a part one, I think, and then they gave up on. I don't know. The I did not like the Nightmare on Elm Street remake. Um, I'm just used to the Freddy Krueger. I saw like six, but it went up to 6 or 7 movies, and hmm, mm, and the Freddy Krueger looked different. It was played by another actor, and it just wasn't the same. I mean, I gave it a shot. I saw it, but I didn't like it. I'm surprised. Okay, now Karate Kid, they have Cobra Kai. The show's very successful. It has seasons one through what, 5 or 4, probably 5. I think it's running on its last wheels already. I hear there's spin-off in the makings, and I don't know. I don't know how they could do so much karate, man. I mean, I think for some reason, I would think they would have a hard time coming up with more storylines. So the last season, I'm pretty sure they're running out of storylines. I think it's going to become old hat pretty soon. If it goes to season 8, I'd be very surprised. Um, but Cobra Kai is very successful. I bought the disc for Cobra Kai with seasons one, and it comes with seasons 1 and 2, and I have three out. From three, I've only seen the first episode. I need to get to those, but sometimes I'm like, I need to see it with my wife B. But she's out for a long time, so I'm probably gonna have to see all these new movies by myself. Well, not all of them. I'll see some to see it with her, or But I would like to see season 4 and season 5. I am the one in your honors. I don't remember the word. I be your hero. I put Blu-ray out of business for my singing. I have not. I brought this on the show, but I have not brought it on for a long time, and I think I've only brought it like once, so it's cool. Because I'm running out of movies to show you guys, but don't worry, I will buy more. And we have the whole clipboard here. I don't know. See if I could come up with a name, but let's see what other movie I have. Now this I kind of feel like talking about, and I hope you guys can see me because I'm having light problems here. Um, Return of the Living Dead Part Two. I did not mention it the last time. Last time I didn't feel like talking about it. This time I feel like talking about it. Um, okay. There's gonna be a graveyard scene in here. I'm gonna skip to the graveyard scene, and this is what I remember. Like when I saw it like a long time ago, and I had the copy of this movie. That there was a graveyard scene, and the song was eerie. It was okay, but here they changed it. They changed the song of the. It was not eerie anymore. It's a stupid song that came out. It was horrible. I did not like that. And I bet you, I don't think I can find a copy of this movie where that eerie song came out. It's when the zombies are coming out of the grave, and they replaced it with another song, probably because of music rights or something. That's the only reason I would think they took it out. I looked it up on Wikipedia, I could not find it. And that eerie song, that song, it's like a joke song. It's horrible. But then again, it was stupid with the way they're coming out. They had some stupid parts in it. It was not serious. They're like, for example, they have an old lady zombie coming out. She's like putting on her glasses. You have a lot of zombies acting like idiots. Now, what I am gonna say, I think I'm not sure. I think okay, the original. Let me start so I don't get confused. The original copy, I mean, the original movie of this, they start off with the trucks coming out with the chemicals that's gonna bring the zombies out, and then or they call them drums, or I like to call them barrels. I don't used to call them drums. The trucks are coming, and the drums fall out of the truck, and there's a guy with headphones. One of the truckers, it's an army guy, and the song they play is awesome. It goes, gonna ride, gonna ride, gonna ride, gonna ride. I think it also comes out in the one they changed a lot of music. I think, I'm not sure. Gonna ride, gonna ride, gonna ride, gonna ride. How many of you guys have you seen Return of the Living Dead Part 2? This artwork is awesome. It's fantastic. It just kind of confuses me because it looks like a ghost, but it's not a ghost. It's about zombies, right? Um, Part 1, Return of the Living Dead Part 1 was more serious. For a sec, I don't think there was that many goofy parts. It was more serious. It was more scary to me. There was running zombies. In Return of the Living Dead Part 2, you got walking zombies. It's more funnier. They have a Dr. Mandel that he's he's cracking a lot of jokes. There's a lot of stupid parts in it. But there's a couple of good scenes. Oh my gosh. Okay. They have a family. The kid is already turning into a zombie. They're in their house, residential area, and he has a mom and a dad. Um, Somebody gets hit by a car or something, and then um, the dad goes to the street, and they bite him, his head. It's very that part sends chills down my back there because one of the ladies, she looks very scary. I think, was it her? She bites him, and then I think the mom comes out, and then there's like a lot of zombies on them, and then she's like, "What's going on?" And they all at the same time go, "Ha!" The zombies, and they look scary. They look scary. To this day, it scares me. I mean, I'm not gonna go hide in my room and run. I'm gonna watch the movie. Uh, I believe one of the zombies with it looked like a chauffeur. Yeah, that was dressed all in black chauffeur hat. And there was a lady that I don't know had worms coming out of her face, or a zombie lady. That will always terrify me. And I hate to admit that I'm scared, but yeah, I get scared. But I'm gonna watch it through. I watched it several times. Um, do y'all remember the part? There's a part where the survivors they run into a same around the same place, residential. They run into a house, and well, one of the survivors is an older man, and he has a bag, and he was a grave robber. He had cut off a head, and he has it in the bag, and I think they see that all the survivors see that the bag's moving, and then they want to get rid of it, right? So they open the bag. Someone puts a screwdriver in the no, because they took at the head, and the head is moving. It's all animated, reanimated. The eyes are moving around, and it has like the bug teeth. And then they put the screwdriver. I think the head falls on the floor, Somebody gets a screwdriver and they put it in the head. So that I mean, the face looks funny. The zombie face looks funny, and they're like, he's like, "Get the damn screwdriver out of my head," with the eyes moving and everything, and they're all yelling and stuff, and then they throw that head out the door. There's one stupid part too. He's like pointing at that head before they throw it out, and the zombie bites it. I'm like, dude, why are you? Excuse me. Why are you pointing your finger so close to the zombie's head? For one, well, I don't know they know yet, but zombie bites you, correct? You're gonna turn a zombie. But the thing is, him and I think I don't know if his name's Freddy or they changed his name. I'm gonna get to that in a little bit. They're already gonna be zombified. Is that the term zombified? Because they were in the graveyard and they were already exposed to the chemicals by the fog that was getting in there. I'm trying to remember the rain hits the rain hits the floor. I already forgot. I actually forgot. I forgot how they, because in these movies the rain usually comes and it goes into the ground. They were in a mausoleum. Is that what it's called? And the gas went under the door, and it zombified them. So they're already zombies. So when the zombie bit him on the finger, which would technically make him a zombie, he was already exposed. Now that's another thing. In part one, okay, part two, these guys, it's a younger guy. I know his name was Freddy in the first one, and then the other guy, the older guy, hired the younger guy to go into his mausoleum so they can grave rob, so they can sell for body parts, whatever. They both of these guys came out in part one, and in part one, they were it was the same two guys, but in part one, the older man was showing Freddie and that was the younger guy how to work in a medical supply store. Why did they come in part two if they and in part one they died? They same thing, they became zombies. They died in part one. Why did they come out in part two? They came in part two again like nothing happened. They should not have done that. That was just stupid. I mean, they would make great parts for part two, but why are they coming out in part two if they've already died in part one? Troy said, fun fact, if a zombie bites you anywhere, yes, even finger, you can still get infected as a zombie, have disease, so it makes sense. Troy, you should see Return of the Living. I don't know, dude. You haven't even told me. You should see part one and part two. The same two guys that died in part one come out in part two. How is that if they died in part one? Yeah, we could say, oh, they're just movies, but to me, it's like, to me personally, it's like try to make the movie legit. I cannot really focus on a movie they're doing stuff like that. Make it legit, man. Try to make it as legit as possible. Try to make it as believable as possible. Because if you stick to that, the movie's better for us. That is just my opinion. Now, if you have a personality like, oh, it's just a movie, who cares? Well, fine. If that works for you, that works for you. But it doesn't work for me. This is just my opinion. Try to stick to the storyline, and I think you'll have we're the custard of the movie. We watch these movies. It'll be better for us. If it's better for us, we will go to the theater more and see your movies. We will go buy your movies if you make it more believable. I've said this before. If a movie can get you to focus on the movie and make you believe the movie's real, then the movie's doing its job. and the more fun it will be. If you start coming up with bullcrap, having these two characters die in the first one and then come out in the second one, you're not gonna have us focus. You're gonna have us say that's stupid. Why are they coming out in part two if they died in part one? Other than that, this movie, I, it gets stupid. That's fine for me. I mean, to me, the stupid parts that came out, it was kind of like new because at that time we only had Night of the Living Dead, the black and white one, and then we had Dawn of the Dead. It was pretty good for its time. That came out in 1978. We only had that, and then we had Return of the Living Dead, Return of the Living Dead Part One, and that was more, but not I don't want to, yeah, kind of like how do you say it? Like it was trying to be scary. This movie might be the first Return of the Living Dead Part Two might be the first zombie movie that had comedy in it, with the zombies doing more stupid things, whatever. So it was probably a first. If I am wrong, y'all can correct me. Let me see what Troy said. Troy said, second fun fact, if they died in part one and came back in part two, then they are in zombies. Well, no, they started off as human. On part two, they started off as human, the same two guys that died in part one. Like they were okay in part two until they changed again to the zombies, which is dumb. Troy said, also, not every movie has to stick with the stuff they say. They can do whatever because they have money to do it, and it makes once again sense. It doesn't make sense, but me and Troy are disagreeing on this. Um, yeah, man. Like at the end, another one thing they get spoiler alert. Who cares? This is not the greatest movie ever. I'm gonna do spoiler. At the end, they electrocute all the zombies at electrical plant. And they have this guy like Michael Jackson, dressed as Michael Jackson, getting electrocuted, getting killed, and doing a little spin, pretending he's Michael Jackson zombie. He's, oh my gosh, I didn't even mean to laugh, but I started laughing. Um, so if anything, the movie's entertaining me, not by really scaring me so much, but doing funny stuff. It's doing its job. It's entertaining me, even though it's a horror. It's making me laugh. And then his legs go up in the air, and you see his Michael Jackson. And then, like I mentioned it, they have a zombie head at the electric place. The soldiers are patrolling, and the zombie head is there on the floor, and the battle's over, but the zombie head's alive. And the soldier comes with a flamethrower. That's the part the preview I thought was pretty cool. He shoots the flamethrower, a soldier, but in the preview they don't show what he's shooting at. But now I see he's he's burning the zombie head, and then the zombie head goes, "Okay, no more brains for now." And then the credits come out, and it comes out with the mash song. It is a mash, something about the monster mash, the monster mash. It was a graveyard smash. That song was good for the credits for the ending of the movie. It went well with the movie. Then Troy says it makes a lot of sense because they have the cash to do it. Or you read it right? Freedom to do whatever they want. If they want to make it confusing, they will do that. It's their movie. Well, yeah, they do it's their movie, but is it entertaining to you? Um, what's the other thing I was gonna say about it? Hmm. I don't know, man. There's a part where they're just cruising. The survivors are cruising around an ambulance. The guy driving He's in the street. He hits a zombie and he lands on a sign. He gets electrocuted and he falls into a puddle. Good scene, and that's what makes him think like, whoa, we can go to the electrical plant and try to electrocute him. They still like brains. Now the thing is, it's the same chemical that's unleashed on the zombies that reanimates them, right? First one, it's the same. In the first Return of the Leader, it's the same chemical. They just cut the movie up right now, both of them. Now in part one, if it's the same chemical, why are they making the zombies run? And in part two, the same chemical reanimates the dead, and they can only walk. And they kind of screwed up because in part two, I did catch. I think one of the zombies was running, but the rest were walking slow. Do we gotta go into details? Do we have to go check their leg structure, their bones? Maybe the bones were strong enough for that zombie to run, and the other ones didn't. No, no, no. Also, the zombie head is something that fits as human head can survive it while cut it off. Well, I'm not debating that. That's fine. If they want to have the zombie head alive. And then he said, and if the human head is a zombie, then they can survive a few good hours before they die fully. Good point. And it says in the bottom, just when you thought it was safe to be dead. Now that I see the town, this is another questionable thing. Let's see if I can remember the survivors. The grave robbers are survivors. The girlfriend is a survivor. There's a little punk that's picking on a little kid. His family survives. They were supposed to be survivors. And the main family by Wilson. I can't remember his first. I think it's Andy Wilson. Him and his sister and the cable man. They're still there in the town. Now they're gonna say the town was evacuated. How did they evacuate everybody and forget all these people? Hmm? That doesn't make sense to me. Because if they're gonna evacuate a town, the soldiers would have to go to every house. Now it is possible to leave people behind. That's way too many houses to be left behind. And then Dr. Mandel too. He was left. And then we go more into the movie. There are army patrols patrolling the town. That's how there's like two or three. There's two or three soldiers are left behind. Troy says, and they run it may have been the reanimated dead that can be different as fast as zombies are runners and normal zombies are regular. Possible. But in my opinion, the zombie stuff is just inconsistent. Hmm. That's cool. I talked about this time because see, you can all say I brought this movie up before, but no. Like I felt like talking about today. Other days I didn't feel like talking about it. Never gonna get it. Never gonna get it. Never gonna get it. And I hope y'all can see it because I have light issues, technical difficulties. Oh, I got a name. I'm sure you guys are so excited. Let me write down this name. I'm so weak. This is a good one. Not to toot my own horn or anything. I'm gonna put Robin Williams, and I will probably bring it up again when there's more people in here. A B. Troy said actually the military can leave who they want as military in zombie outbreaks. Leave their own troops behind too. And yes, they can lead people and pick who they want. Yeah, great idea. Leave zombies alive so they can. Hey, Bentley, it's Tico. Is that you? Hey, man, I haven't seen you in a long time. And of course, hey, hi to B. Tico, how have you been, man? One time I tried to look for you, but you weren't answering me. Robin Williams. Robin Williams came out on the old show, Mork and Mindy, the one I grew up on. Um, he came out in a Peter Pan movie. Yes, it's me. My phone was dead. Yeah, I thought you forgot about us. What else did Robin Williams come out in? Robin Williams started as a comedian. Um, hey, Tico, what other games have you been playing? B says, I never missed it when I was little. Yeah, Mork and Mindy was pretty entertaining. Um, yeah, I'll look for you again, Tico, when I can. I don't remember what other movies Robin Williams came out in. How dare I? He came out in Flubber, right? He came out as a professor. Troy said, actually, the military can leave zombies behind and not kill them to do the zombies outrunning them and killing them. So if you're gonna say stuff don't make sense, maybe we think you're weird. Now I get a critic here. There's always a critic in every place. What do you mean I'm not making sense? I'm telling you what I think. Now you're criticizing me? Now you haven't even seen Return of the Living Dead Part 1 or 2, Troy, so rethink your stuff. I seen them a whole bunch of times. You haven't. Oh yeah, thanks, B. Jumanji. Robin Williams comes out in Jumanji. That I saw that would be that's more her cup of tea. I mean, to me it was okay. Jumanji's just not my cup of thing. I don't even care about Jumanji and The Rock and all that stuff. Tico, you're telling me sorry because you weren't around? Yeah, Peter Pan. We will play soon, Tico. I will find you. I will find you. Um Flubber. Pfft. Robin Williams comes out in Flubber, right? That's a Disney movie. That's for kids. I don't know if I would bother to watch Flubber. Flubber is just like these puddle of whatevers, and they're going all over the room. Hmm. They bounce all over the room, and basically that's the movie. And anybody loves Flubber, they can debate with me about it and really tell me. My opinion, I was well. This is my opinion. I don't mean to offend anybody, but I'm glad I didn't waste my time on that movie. I'm into more horror and action films, anyways. Have you been good, Tico? Oh, God is good. God is great. God is good. Yeah. You're still playing wrestling, Tico? And B, how you feeling? I can't believe I can't come up with more stuff for Robin Williams. He's done a lot of stuff. I know they say he did drugs. He did drugs with John Belushi. That's according to the documentary movie. I did see the documentary movie. And Troy says, and I'm not criticizing you. I'm just correcting you so you don't get mad and they say I'm criticizing you. Much better, thanks. Okay, B's doing good. B, do you wanna if you mention if any of you guys mention an actor, I will write it here on the board here. I'm sorry I couldn't come up with that much stuff for Robin Williams. By the way, I think they said a lot of actors say this, but they said like their main shows that they kind of did, according to him, like he didn't want to do Mork and Mindy. Mork and Mindy was a good show. I mean, it was okay. Not the greatest, but oh, for you guys that don't know about Mork and Mindy, that show is that Robin Williams that plays Mork, he was like an alien and stuff, a human alien, or he's an alien that looks human, and he crashes, and I think Mindy finds him, something like that. Mindy takes him in, and he lives with Mindy, and then Mindy has a dad that thinks she's just sleeping around with Mork, and they're not. It's very innocent, but I think they, excuse me, I think they get married later on. I actually have it on Roku. Ben Tico said, everybody being mean to me. I'm sorry, people are being mean to you. Tico, people were being mean to me too. They're just attacking me. Troy said, Troy just being critical because he's still mad at me. And we're no longer friends. Troy said, just rethink what you say next time. And maybe I won't criticize you. I criticize you a lot too, bro. B said, hi, Bentley and Tyler. Bentley and Tyler said, hi. Hey, Tico, you didn't want to talk to people for a while, right? Because you think people are being mean to you? I actually thought I wasn't going to get any people today. Can any of you guys come up with an actor for me to talk about? Oh, The Rock? Wow. You see, that's how much The Rock means to me. Don't care. I brought up other actors and I've never brought up The Rock. What movies has The Rock come out in, guys? Roman Reigns. Yay. Hey, Tico, has The Rock came back? No, because he abandoned wrestling to go to Hollywood and make money. I don't care for The Rock. Maybe he was like fire and stuff, but I think maybe that fire is diminishing. He's getting older. Well, maybe he could go a little bit longer, maybe another 5, 10 years. I'm pretty much tired of him. To me, he's not that great because it's like, hmm. It's like to me, like Arnold Schwarzenegger and Sylvester Stallone, they came up with blockbuster hits. I never really got tired of them, and even when they came out in different roles, this guy I get tired of him. I don't know why I'm not. I don't like The Rock. Maybe he's not that good of an actor. Maybe everywhere I look, he's in the same place. I'm bored of him. Troy's gonna start criticizing me right now. Just watch. Troy said, "Why should I get mad? Plus, I'm criticizing you because you're saying stuff wrong. Whatever. You're just mad with me because you never did it before. before our argument. And B said, August, Rush, and they said, no, The Rock have not come back. The Rock has come back to Texas. There was a Mexican wrestler that used to come on WCW, Juventud Guerrero. He'd make fun of The Rock. And they called him the Juice, Juventud Guerrero. The Juice has come back to Philadelphia. They're making fun of The Rock. Funny Walt stuff. Jumanji. B, I said an actor. You already said we already talked Jumanji. And then Tico said, this today was Money in the Bank. Yay! Money in the Bank! In WWE. Who's gonna win the Money in the Bank, Tico? Who do you think? Which I don't even know who's participating in. Tico, and I'm gonna have a wrestling channel, and you're invited to subscribe. Not because I need subscribers, which I do anyways, but we're gonna talk about old wrestling though. But there's gonna be people like you always bring up WWE. I already know this. That's fine. I just don't watch WWE that much. You have to update me. And then Troy said, so don't say I'm angry and that's why I'm criticizing you because we aren't friends. I don't honestly care. Okay, fine. I will let you have the last word. Excuse me. I'm sorry, folks. It's my allergies, man. The Usos are always around. They never go on vacation. B said the Scorpion King. Thank you. I think there's a Scorpion King that goes to 3. I remember one that was pretty good. I think it was part 2. Randy Couture comes out in one of the Scorpion Kings. Kane. No. Kane is back? Kane is super old, bro. I heard Kane went to be a mayor in some town. The Usos versus Roman Reigns and Solo. Whoa. Wasn't Roman Reigns part of the Usos? Keith Sutherland. I have mentioned him before, B, but we could talk about him again. But I didn't mention him today. I mentioned him on another day. We should have kept on The Rock because there's more. I'll bring back The Rock, maybe. I wish I wouldn't bring him back in real life. Get some better talent than The Rock, man. Who cares? Anybody a friend of The Rock in here? Troy, are you a Rock fan? Tico, you a Rock fan? B, are you a Rock fan? Let's just put it this way, folks. Whatever I like, Troy's not going to like. Whatever I like, Troy's going to like. I'm going to write down Keith Sutherland. Keith Sutherland. Remember, I can't spell, so. Johnny Depp, thanks. Don't let me forget, B. Johnny Depp's the next one. Troy said, well, I'm dipping. This was funny, so bye, Destroyer. Bye, Troy. Tyler said Bloodline was versus the Bloodline versus the Bloodline. Wow. I didn't know about that. Troy said, yeah. Tico said, yes. B said, Johnny Depp. And I'll be going over Keith Sutherland first. B said, yes, I like The Rock. And then Troy said, The fact every human being has different ideas and ways to agree or not, so don't make it a joke. Okay, Troy does not laugh. Hey guys, Troy does not want me to laugh at all. So let's be like Troy. Not laughing. Is that entertaining, Troy? Is that what you want? I couldn't. Let me try again. Troy, hey guys in the room, nobody laugh because Troy doesn't want anybody laughing. Nobody laugh. Troy doesn't want anybody laughing. All right, that's enough, man. I have to laugh. Troy does not want the whole world to laugh at all. No laughing. No joke. Keith Sutherland, I went over him last time, but B wanted me to go over him again. I just did a review on a movie review on Keith Sutherland's movie, The Lost Boys, the vampire movie. He's great in that film. He plays the head vampire in that movie. Um, Actually, it's Corey Haim's movie. I think Corey Haim is a star, and along with Michael, I don't remember Michael's real name. Michael's the name of one of the vampires, or no, he's a human. They're turning him into a vampire, trying to get back. That's the other. Michael's one of the other actors, A-lister actors in there or stars of the film. Uh, the Lost Boys also. Corey Feldman comes out there, and Corey Haim and Corey Feldman should have a good time because they were known as the two Corys. They would hang out in real life. The other Frog brother is not really unknown. Keith Sutherland's also next for coming on the next 24, which I don't get the title because I take things literally. I'm like, the next 24, okay, you got to complete a mission in 24 hours, but it's like a show. They have several shows. So what? It's every 24 hours for every show. They only have 24 hours to complete the mission. Hi, Troy. Bye, Troy. Tico said, hi, Troy. Hey, Troy. So Tico doesn't have beef with Troy. There he goes again. Oh my gosh, I've never had people start so much drama in my live stream. Tequila Love. Are you Troy or are you Troy's girlfriend? Stop being a bully to kids. Me and Tuco are fine. I don't know what you're talking about. B says the Three Musketeers. I have not seen the Three Musketeers, but Charlie Sheen comes on the Three Musketeers. Keith Sutherland does. And don't tell me Charlie Sheen's brother comes out. Oh my gosh. Man. B says, I'm not a kid either. He says, you're starting to, from what I can see. Well, I already told Troy, I hope I don't get in trouble with YouTube. Troy is not welcome in here. He's not. I don't want any drama. You guys starting it because you keep following me. You see me following you? Just watch. I'm going to get reported by YouTube. Van Tire says, I do when I get old, go into WWE. Yay. Tico, you want to be a wrestler? Shrimp says, and I'm not, if it's going to be drama, I'm not going to redraw statements. Thank you, Shrimp. You said something positive. Finally. B said, who's Tequila Love? I don't know if it's Troy or his girlfriend. And then Tika says, sorry, shrimp. There, shrimp. Tyler said sorry to you. Tico, who is the current WWE champion? Is it Brock Lesnar? Troy said, Destroyer, you only know the word. Okay, fine. B, was the Three Musketeers a good movie? You see what I was talking about? You telling people on me, I'm going to tell B on you. B knows about shrimps and Troy's misbehaviors. And Tico, nobody's mad with you, man. Roman Reigns is still the WWE heavyweight champion. Excuse me. Somebody better tell my mama. I got the hiccups now. Excuse me, ladies and gentlemen. I got the hiccups. Let me get some water. This is the greatest show ever. Don't worry, the water's just right here. Oh, gosh. All right, we'll admit this. Drama follows me around. But once I do and learn how to do a couple of things, drama will no longer be here. I feel like I'm in a nursery school. Troy says, I can't defend myself against the girl. And Troy, was that your girl in here? Tequila Love, was that your girlfriend? Shrimp, you're going to get me in trouble if you keep saying those comments. Oh my gosh. B says, whatever problem they have on PS stays in PS. Geez, Louis Boy. Yes, they bring it in here. She said, Tequila Love says, yeah, get off YouTube. Stop your drama. Yeah, Troy. Go, please. Who am I? Who I am is none of your business. You know what, guys? This is the last time you're going to be on my show. I guarantee it. Oh, my gosh. Well, at least Shrimp he's saying sorry for his behavior. I can't say the same thing about Troy. Why you talking to Troy that's now who's talking to you right now? Why are you talking to Troy that's now? Get off of Troy. He's the one bothering me. If Troy does not want to talk to me, then why is he following me in here? I did not invite Troy in here. They're following me. This is my show. It's not their show. I don't go bother him. B says, if you think Destroyer is making you upset or depressed, then stay away. And Tequila says, you don't want him here, block him. I don't know how. If I knew how, I would. That's what I'm gonna learn how to do. I'm still new to this. Tico says, I'm so sorry. Tico, who are you sorry to? Shrimp says, Destroyer early. Dude, I hear it every day, Shrimp. If y'all are just joining us, we have drama here. Drama Central. They're blaming me. I didn't go follow them. They followed me here. Okay. And I'm probably going to be reported by YouTube. YouTube, I'm sorry. I do not know how to block people. If I did, this would not be a problem. I will learn tomorrow. So I don't have to deal with this again. I'd rather talk to myself than be dealing with this. Anyways, but it's ratings until I get banned. Okay. That's what they're probably trying to do. They're trying to get me banned. Okay. My name's Alberto, aka Destroyer 48, aka subscribe for nuts. Ha ha ha. There's an almond nut tree in the back of my yard. Here we are in Drama Central. YouTube. I don't know how to block people. If I did, this would not be a problem. I will learn how to block people soon. This is the first time I've dealt with this kind of problem. Well, actually, it's the second time, but today it's even worse than the first time. I need to go look for a channel how to block people. I don't want to be blocking people. I don't, but there's only so much I could take. I did not invite them here. They came here and starting stuff. If they say it's a lot of drama, well, they need to stay away from me. Um, I'm telling you how I am. Are you gonna go on PS4? Click on personal name and chat you. I'm tired. Um, I'm just gonna say this: YouTube, don't ban me, please. I will learn how to block people. I'm gonna have to end this show because there's too much drama in here. I do not want to get blocked by YouTube. This will be the last time I deal with this. I will know how to block people next time, and so I won't be dealing with people following me and harassing me and attacking me. So I'm very sorry, YouTube. I'm gonna shut it down so I can learn how to block people because this cannot go on again. I mean, I'd rather talk about myself than have people bringing drama here. So I'm very sorry, YouTube. Don't ban me. They're probably trying to get me banned. I will learn how to block people. I'm gonna have to wrap up the show. Thank you to the people that weren't causing drama. Thank you for B. B, I'll call you right now. And Tico. Thank you guys for being here. The rest, I'm sorry, man. This cannot be happening. This will be the last time you will be on my show. Because I don't want to be banned by YouTube. So here from Drama Central, my name's Alberto, aka Destroyer 48. And I will see you guys next time. Bye.